Well, they call boxing the sweet science, but until recently, the fairer sex wasn't expected to take part in that. That's all changing now, though, thanks in large part to women like Glenville's Angel Bovee. The former kickboxer captured the 156-pound title at the National Golden Gloves Championships down in Augusta, Georgia this weekend. Angel plans to represent the United States at the Olympics someday if women's boxing is included as a medal sport. That could happen in 2004. If it appears otherwise, though, she'll turn pro sometime after competing in the U.S. Women's Championships next year.
And to win a title is bigger than anything I've ever done. Just to be a part, I mean, it's the world's largest women's competition in boxing so far, and just to be a part of that and to win it was awesome.
The New York Giants are back to
Pockley, the LPGA Giant Eagle. An Adirondack region first tonight at the Empire State Games, boxer Angel Bovee, also a commercial producer here at Fox 23, won gold in women's boxing. Angel won by unanimous decision in the 147-pound bracket, defeating Mickey Pryor of Long Island. Angel is the first woman to ever represent this region in boxing since the game started in 1978. We certainly congratulate her on that effort. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 10.
News Channel 13.
To boxing now. We have a new national champion in the area who happens to be a woman. Lars Lifrak has the story.
Albany's Angel Bovee has been doing some big things in the ring. This past week, she won the National Golden Gloves Championship.
It's great to work for something for so long and sweat and cry and everything else, and then to finally accomplish it.
As for the Olympics, Angel hopes the sport will be included in the 2004 Games.
And that'll be my last chance because you can only box an amateur until you're 35.
Angel got into boxing because she couldn't find enough opponents in martial arts. It's worked out pretty well. I'm Lars Lifrak, News Channel 13.
And that's it.
Thank you, Matt.
Welcome back. Boxing is one of the biggest events in the Olympics every 4 years, but only for men. At least one Capital Region resident hopes to see that change soon. Schenectady's Angel Bovee won the National Golden Gloves title in August, and she has dreams of being an Olympian in 2004. But as of right now, women's boxing isn't in the Olympics. In order to be considered a sport, it has to be sanctioned by more than 40 countries and have a world championship. Both are within reach in the next couple of years.
The biggest fight that women's boxing faces right now is not inside the ring, it's outside. I'm amazed. It's the year 2000 and women still have to fight for equal rights, and inclusion in the Olympics is just a small part of that fight.
And in our next update, we'll hear more from Angel, including her answer to the question, why would a woman want to get into boxing in the first place? I won't answer that, but we'll let Angel in our next update. Ed, back to you.
I can't wait. Thank you, Roger. If you follow politics.
After the news tonight on Fox 23 Fast Track. Albany's Angel Bovee taking home the gold medal at the Women's National Boxing Championship Saturday night down in North Carolina. Angel, the 156-pound national champion, almost a shoe-in to represent the United States at the first ever World Boxing Championships for women next year. Now, even with all the events,
as the Olympics wind up, so do our profiles on Capital Region residents with Olympic aspirations. Tonight, we're going to meet a female boxer who hopes to make it very big in Athens for the 2004 Games. Right, Raj?
That is absolutely right, John. And the boxer in question is a she. But as Lars Lifrak tells us tonight, being a female doesn't make Angel Bovee any less fierce in the ring.
I've always liked to fight, actually. I've always liked the challenge of one-on-one kind of fighting, whether it be women, men, doesn't matter. I've always liked that in the martial arts, and it really, the next step in power and the next step in ability was kickboxing, and then the next step after that was boxing.
And Schenectady's Angel Bovee has taken that step with style, culminating with the National Golden Gloves title in August.
It's a real mental challenge because, I mean, before you even get in the ring, you can lose the fight, and that's the hardest part. If you've decided that you've won, when you step in the ring, you'll win. And as far as the physical part, you do it every day, so that's not really, you know, a challenge as much as getting past the fear and getting past the anxiety.
One thing that frustrates Angel a great deal is the double standard that exists between men and women in athletics.
I really want to promote women's sports, women's equality in sports as well as in society. And I also want to try to get some sort of program where it's easier for women athletes to get funded on an amateur level. I'm having a real difficult time with that, and I'm sure other athletes and other disciplines face the same challenges. And if, you know, it's tough for women because a lot of people out there don't agree with women in boxing and women in other sports as well. So it's definitely an uphill battle.
That may be true, but Angel is not the kind of person to back down from a battle. In Colony, Lars Lifrak, News Channel 13.
Lars, thanks. And for those of you who think that women's boxing should not be in the Olympics, Angel likes to point out that the sport was actually in the St. Louis Olympics as a demonstration event in 1904. John?
Before making a move, Baltimore and Carolina still in the picture as well. Now, Schenectady's Angel Bovee is the 156-pound national women's boxing champion. Bovee, already the 2000 National Golden Gloves champ, captured the gold medal Saturday night down at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Angel will fight in the Continental Championship in about 3 weeks before representing the U.S. in the World Championships in November.
Very unique opportunity, being that the patriotism in America right now is huge, and to actually fight for a country, it's a new experience for me.
Thanks a lot, Sean. A female boxer from Schenectady, now a U.S. champion.
The mayor of her home city naming this day in her honor. Angel Bovee won the gold medal at the Women's U.S. Nationals held in North Carolina last month. She will now represent Team USA, competing in the first ever Women's World Championship in November. It is the highest level competition that any Olympic-style boxer can face. So what does it feel like to have a day named in your honor?
It's goofy, but at the same time, I'm honored that Schenectady recognizes its female athletes, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to get that recognition.
Yeah, don't call her goofy, though. Angel Bovee is also one of our very own. She works with us here at Fox 23, so we, of course, wish her the very best of luck.
Finally tonight, you don't want to get on Angel Bovee's bad side. The Schenectady woman is now America's female light middleweight boxing champ, and she's heading for world competition.
This is something I've been working for a long time, and to finally be able to represent the USA in international competition, it means the world to me.
Angel Bovee honored by the city of Schenectady today with a plaque designating today as Angel Bovee Day. She recently won the gold at the Women's U.S. Nationals in North Carolina. She's headed to the first ever World Championship this month, and her dreams are even bigger. She hopes that her sport will be an Olympic event in Athens in 2004. We wish her well. And that's it for us for tonight. We want to thank you very much for being with us. CBS Evening News with Dan Rather is straight ahead.